What are we talking
We're
about?
talking about that big hole up there that needs to be repaired, that looks awful, that we got money from somebody.
One of our
The money's
That's
already been
supposed to
paid.
go to the,
individuals caused that.
it's supposed to go to the police department to fix that wall up there.
It's already been put into the general fund.
I mean, I could fix it. If you get it, you know, no.
We might have a maintenance guy to do that.
Sure we do, yeah. What is it? What are we talking about?
When you first go in that door.
Yeah, I know where the hole's at there. I was wondering why it hadn't been fixed. Why is it,
The money's already been
Yeah,
put in the
the money's
general
been-
fund.
Yeah, money's been paid and put in the general fund for that.
where'd the money come from? Did you know about
Paul
that?
The
Williams office.
suspect.
I've got
Oh,
several
that's in that
hundred
account
dollars.
we've opened.
I got
That,
$300 or $400
Yeah,
yesterday.
open.
oh, okay,
Other
oh,
stuff
okay, yeah.
pertaining to that from
Yeah.
Paul Williams.
Well, yeah, we can get one of our maintenance men.
I'm sure one of them
It's been
had
paid
some
for.
familiarity with
Yeah.
drywall.
Now, we've opened up account, and that's where all that's going.
Well, I've got $300 or
It's not going in
$400.
general
I'll
fund.
bring to you in the morning.
Yeah.
I've received
You don't know
email
what
today.
account.
For
Paul
their-
Williams office, I understand.
For their, that
Is your
kind of
name
stuff.
on it?
No, it says Cumberland Police Department.
Mine and Carl's is.
Okay.
That's what our ticket says on Cumberland Police Department. And then we deposit, he gives them, put them in tomorrow, he puts them out, but that's.
We put them in that account.
Well, I mean, we've been talking about that 2 months and I
Well,
just
we
wanted
should,
to
I think you
steal
seen it
that.
up there, didn't
Huh?
you? You seen
I saw it, yeah, it's awful. That's a bad example.
Yeah, and the money that comes in, we should
Sheetrock.
invest it in that police department because that's what it's
Yeah.
for.
Plaster.
You could use new tile and
That's right.
several things in there that need updating.
Police money should go back to the.
Like
Yeah, some of
those,
it's for refurbishing the uniforms, we got tore.
Same way with House Bill.
You know,
I think we got $562 in the account.
Your House Bill
Well, that sure
413
is
should be
sheetrock.
going in there.
$562.
I've got $300 or $400 up there right now.
There you go.
I got some else today.
That needs to be spent on police
House
department.
Bill 413 money should be going in there.
Are police cars still being regular maintenance, all that kind of
We just had,
thing?
what, 2 or 3 oil changes this weekend.
Okay.
But we do need tires.
I figured you would.
Brakes
Well,
good, everything good, brakes good, everything good.
I mean,
How
Just
much,
need
how
tires
much did you get on
as
your
of right
House
now?
Bill 413 money this quarter? Around 2,500 or something like that?
It's close to that.
That's
I don't
enough
know
to
if
buy
it's
tires
big
for every
or-
car you got. That's what the money's for. It can be used wages, repairs, anything with police department.
well,
We need
Wayne,
to buy on a state
yeah,
contract.
yeah.
Huh?
it has to be in the police department.
But we need to buy on a state contract, because it's a whole lot cheaper if we buy on a state contract.
Yeah.
Have you ever told
But
them
the
about
money's there.
purchase
I
order?
mean, you're getting money, alcohol
You know
tax.
about the
all
orange
this.
one?
How many times have we sold
We
them?
need to buy a state contract.
Tax actually should be going to police department.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
what it's supposed to be. Alcohol tax must be going to police department.
We never answered that question.
Yeah.
It's earmarked for that.
What was it?
Wayne,
Why we didn't have any
Come here.
alcohol tax?
We're looking at probably almost
you do understand the
$900
purchase order system, though?
Oh, yes, sir, I do.
All you do is submit a purchase order for whatever you need, fix that wall, fix body tire.
But I was trying to get enough money where we get that wall fixed and enough money back for them tires, so
Tell them
we're
that.
getting enough money back, like I said, to fix them.
Tell them that you understand that, will you? Just-
Oh, yeah, I understand the purchase order numbers, you know what I'm saying, and made them out, but I will make purchase order out for tires once we get this all settled here.
Oh,
See,
yeah.
there's money there. Rob just said there's some money there.
$562.
Well, you got House Bill
If you don't do
413
that, you're not gonna
money,
get it.
alcohol
Alcohol
tax.
tax is supposed to be going to them.
It'll go to them, but we just need to know what you need. You know, if you need uniforms, we need a purchase order. If you need tires, we need a
Still need
purchase
winter
order.
jackets.
Yeah.
Make sure,
Sometime
even
now.
when you turn in a
But you
purchase
still
order,
gonna need them. You're
even
gonna
when
need
you
them.
turn in a purchase order, let the council know what you need too, that following month, so we can follow up and make sure that it,
Okay.
and that the finances are there. We can take care of it.
But I mean, I give him a purchase order, he ain't never said nothing no, and
Oh, I didn't say
reason,
that.
you know what I'm saying?
That's
I
not
mean,
what I'm
if I
saying.
give you a purchase order, we usually get
We
it.
want to make sure.
But I just don't wanna
everybody
buy
gets
5 sets of tires at one time, you know what I'm saying? But we can buy 2 sets this week, or
That's
2
fine.
sets one, a month, or something till we get them all, tires on all of them, I mean.
I'd say if you bought enough, they'll give you some kind of major discount.
Well, see, we can buy them in Hazard, that's the closest place to I know, unless somebody else knows one closer that we buy
I
state
figured if you
contract
bought them in
tires.
bulk, they'd give you.
They probably would.
A discount.
Yeah, if you buy 5 sets of tires, I'm sure they give you better than they would if you buy 1 set of tires, so.
And we can take care of that, just,
Well, yeah, I'm sure won't be driving on good
Appreciate it.
tires.
Daily inspections of the vehicles.
We do that.
Not just yours, I didn't mean it that way. Not just yours, I mean all city vehicles.
So Wayne,
A monthly report, we know what was wrong with it.
Yes, sir. I've got an address and the name of the person I need to talk to.
Very good.
Give me an excellent.
Let's see.
You're gonna do them
Bad
by
tires,
jobs.
you're risking your life.
You're risking
Do you
your
not watch
life,
those
sir.
commercials?
Cause these
Tell
are
them
legal.
tires is the key to get
So-
around.
Those
so-
ladies ride around on those tires.
And I maybe give your house a
Them-
something.
I got them
That's
for
right,
$100.
that's right.
Roof repair and maintenance and
I don't want
sewer,
to know that.
okay.
It's A-OK.
Not just us, but
That's
they're
right.
the ones.
Well, it would blow out.
We're here to protect the
Blow
area
out
and
and kill you and
so
kill
that's
somebody
what
else
we gotta
too.
do.
302 calls for service. You're keeping busy.
Thank you.
Thank you, Wayne.
Thank you.
Thank you, Wayne. The next item on the agenda is, do you have any comments you want to make,
Not a one.
Supervisor?
Any
Oh,
questions?
come on, Rob. Come on, man.
Nope.
She said pass.
Y'all done had me.
It's the bids on the roofing for the sewer, water, and the maintenance building. Tonight's the night, you know, we got the sealed bids here. Well,
Why do we have to do them tonight?
that's when
Let's
we told
put the
them.
bid
That's
round.
that's what we advertised, and we put them in a paper for tonight, you know, the 12th. We didn't expect
And they're
everything.
here.
Some of them are
Let's
here.
open them.
Okay, we've got,
Might as well open
this is from one person, three bids, okay? Water, sewer, and this is from one person with 3 bids.
This one and this one.
And those are 2 different bids, so
But I can tell they've got all the bid.
3 different ones?
Yeah.
So,
Oh, no, meet us together. Yes.
that would be the best way of doing this. You all want to, each one of you want to take
Gonna do a company or
a
a
company,
different type of roof.
pass this down to Jerry and Yvonne
Oh, no.
and
Here, you want me to open them?
those,
right quick?
It looks like they're already open.
We accidentally done that way too much.
Well, I'm sorry. I mean, right's
did.
right, wrong's
I
right.
know. We done that opening mail, thought they was
I
in
mean,
the water
right's
bill.
right, wrong's
These
right. I'm
3.
sorry.
But nobody looked at them though.
Oh, they're already open?
We done these by mistake yesterday. Cause they just had City of Cumberland on them with the water bills and we just stripped it open.
Okay.
That one.
well, let's not let them open,
I think y'all
okay?
read them anyway.
Pass these right down there, we'll give you the other ones, okay?
Them's done been read out in the public anyway.
Huh?
So them have done been read, that's for estimates.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. From wherever we talked about it last month.
We'll,
I don't remember talking about this.
There's another set for you guys. This is, I think it's wholesale. This? Okay.
no, why don't you guys keep, Carolyn, you and
They're gonna
Charles.
study them and pass them back.
Oh, okay,
We won't rotate them around so we get to see them all.
That's why that one's heavy.
okay.
It had the
Oh, it's one we done got. Okay.
thing in it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying them other ones was too.
Now that one's no, right? Same.
Yeah,
What you got in your hand,
yeah. That's Barlow.
that sample grade of material, is best in there.
Where's that from? 859, at least it's in.
Well, anybody can get the material, any
Is
contractor.
this unfinished business?
This
I
unfinished.
guess it'd be new, but
New business.
I can't
happened to
I can't concentrate.
Yeah, I figured that. Count the minutes took care of that.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I say, that just blew my mind. I
Apparently this bid,
can't concentrate. When I hop on the weeds, it's just.
Is that Rob Rim or one?
must be for all of them.
I pray about that for you, Charles. No,
You need to, so
It
you
ain't
keep
working.
this right arm and see if it's
It
already
ain't
got
working.
road.
It ain't working.
I had it
There you go.
back there.
That's all of them, right?
Under there. Spurs all right.
Oh, they got them all mixed up.
Oh, no, it's not.
They've got them all mixed up.
Yeah, I don't think that's
Say
their
this is
name.
the highest grade kind of something, something.
Hazard.
Oh, one with references. Well, that's
I tell you what, if you get, since we're prioritizing the roofing, make sure you look at the sewer plant roof. Get that one first, if you go ahead.
7,208.
Which one is that? What is that for?
That was for the sewer.
Okay.
Where's the sewer plant? Is that the one you said?
Water was 24,000.
This one shows it adjourned.
City maintenance building.
References, well, that's good. You need references.
There's not one for City Hall or the police and maintenance building.
Say what?
They don't want to do anything.
Police and maintenance building in City Hall.
Okay.
That's in my motion.
So, put one in. Thanks for the antibiotics.
Well,
You know, that's his job, to shove it in the they will have to bitch in the morning. I wouldn't try to explain something.
no,
I made my motion.
because you're wasting your time.
Yeah.
My phone rang in the camera.
Westburg, which is not.
I never did see the thing, did you see
Which one is that for $24,000?
That's another
That's for
thing. Here, we just
the
posted
water
on
work.
They're gonna rebuild the whole building.
One whole company.
Not unless they included more than that.
This was, I guess, for the total for all of them?
I don't know.
What, which one, 24,000?
Uh-huh.
Well, that must be it. The other two I didn't see a price on the other two pages.
I seen a price on the very last page. I assume that was for the sewer building.
Well, this one's not clear as to which building it is.
I think this one, the back page must be the sewer, because it said remove the gravel.
Huh?
I think
It's the
all
only one
these
with a
are the
gravel
same
roof,
one.
is the sewer plant.
That'd be who's sitting out there.
Right now, it currently has a gravel roof on it?
No.
No?
No,
That's what it's got, removal of gravel, so I figured it was the only one. The water plant's got a gravel
maintenance,
roof.
maintenance
This
building
is for
might.
River Road.
I don't know, it could
So you
be.
told them it was broke down. This is for water plant. This is for maintenance building.
It's the City Hall.
I don't know. I don't see it. Maybe they don't want to touch it.
12,000.
That one couldn't take it.
13,000.
So that's that A okay?
Yeah, those have been all the way down, and come back, yep. Those have been down, and come back.
This one
I don't
wasn't
see
bad.
anything
They've
down
been down
here,
there?
Mayor, where anybody said they had any insurance or anything, which
No.
was required.
It is required,
But I
the
don't see
insurance,
it.
well, they have to have it before they get the job, that's part of it.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good, that's a good one, yeah.
What they do is, a lot of them will buy the insurance if they get the bid. One of the contractors said the insurance will cost him, for that job would be $1,600 just for the insurance alone. And
Do y'all have insurance?
Then it gets
Do y'all have the insurance? No problem, they said.
So their bid's not in here, but they're.
Yeah, that's theirs with the sample in it, right?
yeah,
Oh, okay, I understand.
Let's see it.
Is that one yours that I said?
No, I didn't put that slip on it.
We did that, so it'd stick with it.
Sample with it.
I didn't recognize the slip. Yes, ma'am. That's for the sewer plant.
Well, can I take that home and try it on my roof? What's it works?
What
Water
year
plant
is it?
shingles.
Water plant?
Water plant shingles.
Right. That's why I
This
told
is
them, I
for the
thought
sewer.
this back estimate was for the sewer plant.
But we only did two.
This is,
Two buildings.
I can't remember the name of this. What's this called?
It's called modified. It's got polyester in the middle of it where you can't tear it.
Oh,
We've
y'all
had
did
good luck
work for
with it.
City of Whitesburg,
Yeah, we just finished the project for them.
and y'all aren't in jail yet, so you must have to get
That was a good one.
So that's good, that's a good reference there, isn't
It's
it?
good reference. And
Yeah.
the price on the back for the sewer plant is only $7,000. Which is not bad for the.
It says, 50-year manufacturer warranty and 5-year warranty on labor.
And what's the warranty on it?
What was the warranty?
It said, on this, it says, this system carries a 50-year manufacturer warranty on shingles and a 5-year warranty on labor.
That's good. 50 years, what?
We'll not know it, will we?
No.
Be dead and gone.
That's I bet
You
you.
wanna see the prices on these? Check the price out.
Keep it.
This one we've already seen here.
She gone.
That's for what now, what building?
Who's that?
Faith.
That last one's sewer.
That's good.
Sewer,
Mm-hmm.
that's 7280.
Was that advertisement written as individual buildings, or was it bid as all 3 buildings?
All 3 not all 3 buildings.
It's
An
groups.
individual.
It was individual,
And there
Yeah,
should be
yeah.
ones for City Hall.
so we
I
can
see
break it
any.
down.
We didn't put
We
that
didn't
city
put
hall
that
in
in.
there. We knew how much money we had. This city, all we need to do is worry about some, a drain.
Still part of the most. Bobby.
Does that Henry Halcomb just come in?
24.
Means I gotta hit you right.
It's confusing for you guys to go over all that, I know.
It is.
That's Judith.
Does this come in rolls?
She told her hand real bad, go to see it. I told her, if we ever get out of here tonight, you might run by and look at it and see what she found. Because we may need to take emergency work.
Some iron.
On each side.
She said she's had all sorts of crazy this whole week.
Yeah,
I mean, y'all see it. It's
Sure is.
Right way up, like this part right here. It's way slow.
he didn't want us to
You
do
got a couple projects like one day can do that.
So that's what I'm worried about. Like I said, I get your point across. I'm telling you, yeah. I'm thinking it's really good, Jess. I'm like,
This
if
was
there's
the
a
prices that we came
And you're
up
upset.
with total.
bad money again.
She's got each one out. Joe. Carl's interested in sewer first.
Yes, sewer first, if you all agree to that.
Sure, it's cheaper.
Because the roof, the inside, the roofing, the ceiling is coming down where it's leaking.
The A-OK, how did they, what is it that,
Here's A-OK right here.
oh, it's the bed? Oh, okay, yeah.
This is, I like this.
That's the best.
Why don't you pass it over, let Robin read
I'm
it?
telling you, I would.
Well,
Nice that they brought us
I don't know.
in.
Is this one, this one, is that not for 2 buildings or just one?
He says just.
Is this just one
You sure
building?
that's one building?
Ma'am,
You sure
Yeah,
that's
you need to look at this.
one building?
I'm sorry, I can't hear that good. I'm getting really old.
Oh, that's the wrong one, Mom. It's, I don't think that, well, this is what they've added.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Where they've
Sorry.
been
I'm
done.
gonna pass these back to you, Clint.
Okay.
On the copy?
Make sure I don't have any more of them.
You have to replace it.
Resolder. Resolder.
What's that?
The joints.
The water plant is copper.
On for the gutter? Can't we do away with that and go with,
We thought about that, yes.
see how that slants it? I know what you're talking about. That gutter is recessed back at a,
Yeah, we
it
thought
comes
about
down
that.
flat, but we could do
Yeah.
just a small slope right there and take that out and put the gutter back on the end of the facial.
Put aluminum.
Where it should
continuous.
be.
Yeah, we thought about that. We did have those specs on it, but you got a 2-foot overhang now. cut it off, still have a foot overhang
Yeah.
and aluminum gutters.
And you'll save, a lot of the money. That copper is expensive.
Maybe
So we now, we
cover all
We
of it.
did, didn't he?
about it.
See, we had nothing to go by, we just.
Well, I think
I mean,
Oh, was he?
For now, we're gonna do the sewer plant. We might not be able to do the water. I mean, we definitely gonna come back to it, but we have to do it stable. Here you go.
What we do this with?
Look, it's heavy on the inside. This one was.
where's this, sure, which
We don't know
building?
what the best.
He didn't put down the building, did he?
No, we did.
Did you all,
That's me.
That's my church. in
have any
Yankee. I brought it in 'cause I
preferences or
knew
anything?
you'd
Have you decided as
I don't know what everybody else decided, but I like the, estimate, do we use the name?
Yeah.
We,
Yeah, oh, yeah.
From Barlow, there, for the sewer plant, I believe it was 72.
I don't have her.
It's on the back page there, Carl. 7280, I believe, something like that.
sewer plant, let's see.
Last page is,
7280, yeah.
yeah, that's my preference, and I don't know what everybody else thinks.
We all like that down this way.
I'll make a motion, we go with those for the sewer plant. I don't know if we can do the water plant, or if that makes some difference to these guys, if they don't do them both now.
Is it what?
Makes a difference where we do them both together.
I'm trying to, what do they call it, box?
Well, we're having to do, as you heard earlier, we're having to do the sewer plant first.
Right, okay.
We don't know when we can do the water plant, so would you still be interested in doing just the sewer plant for now?
I mean, if we get both of them bundled, you know, cheaper, is that what you're asking?
No, we're not asking you to do them cheaper, no. We're telling you that we can only do the sewer
Oh, I
plant right now.
Okay, I understand.
What could you bundle them for?
Not used to
I was gonna
copper.
say, I'd come write it down.
Used to aluminum, you know.
Oh, we'd have to refigure that if we cut that overhang off. We thought about that. You've got a 2-foot soffit overhang. We could cut it off to 1 foot and just put aluminum continuous gutter up.
The way it's built like colonial fashion, like back then they built like a fancy house. They built a box gutter and copper lined it, sweated it so that the water
That's why
ran
this
down and
building
hit.
is.
That's what you got
Because it
there.
falls off and then
That's
bursts
So when you
apart.
look at it, you don't see a gutter. You see a wooden facial right now.
Right.
If he takes that foot off, puts a new facial up, you'll see an aluminum gutter hanging
Right.
out there instead of wood.
Exactly.
That's the way they built it.
Right.
Did you check all the woodwork too to make sure it wasn't rotten or?
In the overhang, there is some rotten, but if we cut it off and do like he's saying, we get rid of that.
Yeah.
We get rid of that.
The gutter's probably leaked over time and
Right.
let it rot.
What about the main frame too?
Main looks good, solid.
Yeah.
It looks solid. Looks really good. They're laying flat.
So all you'd be doing is replacing shingles
Yes.
mostly in there.
But we talked earlier, Mayor, we couldn't do the water plant right now, right?
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
We can
yeah.
only do the sewer, so
Okay. well,
Okay.
we'll go, okay, we just
Agree,
making
you're
sure that's okay with it.
That's fine.
I'll make a motion, let,
You do
You have to
realize
have insurance.
insurance is coming, right?
you have to have insurance.
Insurance,
to do this.
yeah,
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll provide that with the contract. You
okay,
get a license if required.
okay,
Okay.
okay.
What's the name of his company again?
Barlow
Make a motion, we'll go with Barlow
I'll second.
Construction
for the sewer plant.
for the sewer plant,
How much was that?
7280.
Your feelings are not gonna be hurt if we check it.
7280.
I second Charles'
Yeah.
motion.
Go home.
Yes, you can. Where you gonna bring him at?
You go home with the
We'll get
job.
with you next week.
Motion made and seconded.
Get a side copy.
I second the motion on that.
David.
David did.
Okay. Roll call vote.
We'll try to work.
They're
out the
from
money
Georgetown,
to do
Vaughn.
the-
Georgetown?
Georgetown, yeah.
They come clear down here.
Yeah. And he can't hear thunder, that one
Yeah.
Well, I
guy.
can
There's
tell.
no wonder
He can't.
why.
They probably
There's some
worked on it
machinery
since
that
they were
do this
3.
stuff. You can constantly-
Bush,
it's like
Yes.
Dixon,
Yes.
Elliott,
that guy that's in the big-
Elliott. Miss Elliott.
Yes.
Yes.
Jerry Gillum,
Yes.
Bond,
Yes.
Jarvis, Raleigh.
Yes.
What about the water plant now?
We'll have to wait on the water.
That's just the water plant.
Well, he said the water
No.
plant more or less wasn't leaking right now, so.
Yeah, but you want to
Are we
pass
gonna
it
save
up
those
in?
bids, or
Huh?
are we gonna
Well,
save those
We can
bids,
save
or
the bids.
Yeah.
just
Save
save
the
all
bids.
of them?
Yeah, we should
They
save the
did
bids.
first
and
how
then,
long?
All they do is after 30 days, the bids, if,
Yeah.
you know, they won't be valid, which, all they would do is refigure it and see if the cost had went up on materials, you see.
Well,
It'd be cost effective to you to ask these guys while they're roofing the sewer plant to patch the water plant. Make
Yes,
sure
that's what I did.
Yeah, I'm sure they would take on that, yeah.
We should save it.
Ask that along to them tomorrow, maybe.
You said there's some
Get them to, like, patch the water plant for now, so it's not
yeah.
gonna give you a major fit.
That's what I meant when I asked him if he was bundled. I thought he meant something else. I thought he meant the water plant and the sewer plant. But that's not what he meant.
No, it wasn't, he can't hardly hear either.
Yeah, I found that out when he came in the other day.
Okay, that's the one we got, okay? So, table the water, all the other bids?
Yeah.
Just,
I make a motion to table the bids for the water plant, the police maintenance building.
Except,
Wayne, do you have a lot of problems? We never did figure out what that noise was.
Well, he's not here, but I think there's a gutter where y'all store boxes now. You know,
Yeah.
Back there in the back, there's a gutter across there, that's where all that water noise comes, because we're not getting any moisture or any leakage out of it. It must be that drain pipe comes out there that makes all that noise.
Maybe he stopped up like ours was with that
It's not
stuff he
leaking,
was
I
talking
mean, it's
about.
not coming inside any of my police department, you know what I'm saying? If you can
Hear it rumble out here.
Like you run a water pipe.
It's not getting in the evidence room, is it?
No, it's not getting everything out there.
it may be, just to throw this to you, that's a flat roof that's up there. It may have a drain in the center,
That's what I was saying.
and you can
Where's
hear
your
it falling
bids
through the
at?
pipe,
I
even
stuck
though it's
them
not
on.
coming in the
Okay.
building.
So I wouldn't look
It's
at
the
the
same.
Except that one.
I hear them all
I
the
put 'em
time,
on here.
places I've worked, you
gotta
hear
keep that
dinging
one
in that
out.
pipe and think
Okay.
they got
That's
it.
what's wrong with it sometimes. We don't-
Hey, Robin, so tonight we have dealt with LGEA funds of $7,700 for the water plants.
No.
I didn't see how
That's-
much it was.
That's
Was there almost
severance
10
money.
I mean, co-serve, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and then
The LGA for, we need to take care of a payment for the fire truck, don't we?
Yeah.
the co-severance is gonna
That's what
do
they were
this
trying to make a
$7,700.
Well, we can take
That
it.
leaves us about, what does it leave us around?
We got 23,000 in there.
About $7,000 more dollars that we can play with for co-severance, maybe to do another roof.
No, 14. You got really 18,000 more right now, or maybe 17,000 more
17 something.
We've got
in the cold severance, okay?
Okay.
And then,
7,003,
but we were going to pay that roofing, that chlorine room
The
materials
repairs.
out of
Yeah,
that.
that was
Around
coming out of that
$10,000.
14,000. So we've actually got 7,000.
About seven. Yeah,
7,000.
it's less than 10,000 for the chlorine.
Calculator. Don't you want a calculator?
10,000.
I don't know what all y'all talking about. It wouldn't matter if I had
yeah.
one.
It's
I'm
just,
lost.
I'm confused where $10,000 is coming from.
The work, the repairs Chris needs on the,
But this only says 3,434 and 1,134.
it's less than 10,000. It's more like about $6,000.
Okay.
But it's an estimated price. Everything we do is estimated. You know that.
So we're probably looking like we've got about 6,000 more left in that.
In
co-severance.
the cold severance, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And we got 22,000 in the LGEA.
Okay.
Well, MRA's 40. Which one has got? What's well? It's the MRA's.
I can go look. I got it
That's
pulled up.
okay. That's okay. But
That's
we're
for
not
loans
broke.
we
you
need
know.
to pay you.
Let's see. We got the chlorinator,
Dropped
we'll
like
order that stuff
6,000.
tomorrow.
and he's yeah.
So 6 and 7.
Coordinator and roof from co-severance.
So you're looking at 6,000, 8,000, 14. Just have about 11,000.
Then that'll leave
Whatever.
about
be about $11,000
left in
out
the,
of 25.
yeah.
Okay, we'll
So
just
we
work
could-
on that next time.
Yeah.
Yeah, they should hold on to that
Yeah.
water plant, and some more work on
Yeah.
that there, that's. gonna be-
Well, we've got
It's gonna be
pumping
a pretty
problems up
thing.
there.
Where the money needs to go.
We got some pump problems up there anyway. And these lift stations, they're killing us.
Well, when he puts these new ones in, like I said, we're gonna save the parts from the old ones.
Oh,
Which
yeah.
I know that's not a big help, but some of those are still usable
Chris says big.
to maintain the other three. Until we can get new stations in there. And I believe they won't fine us for it.
Okay, well, let's see. I guess that's all the business we need to take care of.
I'll make my motion. I tried to make it.
Go for it, what is it?
Let's see, we'll go into council comments now then, David, okay?
Okay.
Go ahead, Dave.
As it's been mentioned, our fire truck payments due, I believe, in April.
It's due February.
Oh, I
It's
thought it was
past
April.
due.
Well, we definitely need to do it. Some of the money's been held up, so I make a motion that we pay the full fire truck payment out of the LGEA fund.
And I second it.
How much is that payment?
11,000.
11,000?
No, it's not. It's
19,000.
19,000.
Yeah.
19,000?
Basically, we
So
pay
that's 11,000.
we pay 11, and then the other department picked up the difference.
Okay.
How
So
much
it is,
that
it's
month? Do they
19.
do that monthly?
That's a year.
Every year.
Oh,
This is because we had an incident, I believe, right?
It is, yeah.
it'll
Okay.
be. We'll get
But
to
that
that.
money will come back.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
get it.
I hope.
And then we need to put it back in the LGA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Will we be able to get this money back when it's released?
Yeah, the bank has got it on hold now.
So we can put it right back
So
in.
we know where it
the
is, we just gotta wait for the
Yeah,
investigation.
but we don't want to repossess the fire truck.
No, absolutely not.
Who seconded the motion?
I did.
Figure one.
Can we do it all in favor?
We'll send that out tomorrow if you guys don't mind.
That's fine.
Go for it.
Cause
You want a roll call on that?
yeah, roll call,
Yeah.
roll call, yeah. Motion's made by, who?
I made the
David
motion.
and then Carolyn.
Yeah, okay.
Bush,
Yes.
Elliott,
Yeah.
wait a minute, Dixon, sorry,
Yes.
Jerry Gillum,
Yes.
Vaughn Gillum,
Yes.
Jarvis,
Yes.
and Raleigh.
Yes.
Just don't go down.
No, that makes it.
It would be.
Go down this way once, then go down that way.
I didn't have a back order,
Okay, well, Dixon, you still got the floor, David.
so you're always
Um,
first.
the only other thing I'm going to bring up tonight and save the rest of it, so I'm not accused of targeting somebody. But this, of course, Easter comes early this month, so Good Friday's in the month of March, and I'd like to make a motion that we give the employees Good Friday off.
Make a proclamation.
Proclamation.
When is it, Friday?
It's the last Friday
I'll
of
second
the
that.
month.
Turn that page up.
The 29th.
Motion made that Good Friday, March the 29th, be proclaimed a holiday for city employees. Be acclaimed a day off. That's a,
Is that payday, Robin? Is that a payday?
Because there's a difference between a holiday and a day off.
What's today?
Today's the 12th.
Let's see, we got paid. No,
Okay, because
It's
I was
not.
going to say they need to be paid early.
I thought you was gonna renege if it was.
Oh,
I did too.
No, I was just going to
have it.
state
Never
that they
mind.
need to be paid on Thursday, so they didn't
Never
have to
mind.
wait till Monday.
Thought he was gonna say we had to work.
Who seconded it?
Charles.
I did.
Roll call vote.
If I can get it right this time. Bush,
Yes.
Dixon,
Yes.
Elliott,
Yes.
Jerry Gillum,
Yes.
Vaughn Gillum,
Yes.
Jarvis,
Yes.
and Raleigh.
Yes.
Okay. You say that's all you had, David?
Yeah, that's all I'm going to mention tonight.
Good
Leslie?
Lord.
Nothing.
Oh, Lord. God, I got the.
Her youngin's hurt. She's
I
trying to
got
get
a little
on.
baby at home. I
Charles?
need to get
I'm
home.
gonna skip mine for tonight too.
Miss
That's
Elliott?
unusual.
I gotta get
Yeah,
home.
yeah. Miss Elliott?
I'm gonna
gonna save mine next time. I'm tired and gonna get out of here.
Ron, I guess that
Go
means,
with her, she's about right, so.
is that
I'll tell it like it is.
Jerry? Yvonne?
Motion.
Lord,
Well,
it's
no, we
9
can't, we got a
o'clock.
public.
Public comment.
For the next meeting.
We'll go to public comments then. Anyone in the public, Terry, would you, well, that's,
you ever come up with the last time I was over here?
well, really, there's no change in the status. I think, nothing really, just to be honest with you.
In other words, you ain't looked into nothing
Well,
for a month.
no, we, as far as the water tower located on properties that Mr. Halcomb says he owns,
Oh, I own it. I got a key. I turn the truck in and go get it from him.
it'd be a good idea. We'll make a copy of it, okay?
Oh, right there.
Okay.
Well,
It's a water tower.
The Tippett.
Yeah, I just happened to think of that after
While
I
he's doing
passed.
that, my comments are,
Is this mine?
thank you for your time. I think the council's doing a fine job.
We're trying our best.
Appreciate it.
We're trying.
Thank you.
I think
That's
the
all.
What
council,
about me and you, Carl?
the employees of the city are all doing fine. Thank you.
I have two comments from,
Appreciate that.
Thank you.
public that couldn't show tonight. One of them was sick, and the other one said that she had sick in the family, but I did promise both of them while we're waiting on him. One, I'm gonna tell you her name because she told me I could, Sue Flory. Called me and complained because her and 4 more people were trying to pay their water bill the other day, and they were closed at lunchtime. And she wanted to know why it was being closed.
We done
It's
decided
not
to keep it
convenient.
open.
All right, that's number one. What was another one? Roy Tippett. Did you check on Roy Tippett because he called me 2 times?
That was the
That was the
noise
noise.
ordinance.
Yes,
And I told him I would ask about that if he
Yes.
couldn't come.
I have checked on the noise ordinance. First off, is Mr. Tippett a citizen of the city? I don't think that
No,
he
he
is.
lives outside.
So I would preface this with, I have found nothing that a non-resident can avail themselves, meaning start and initiate a complaint for a city ordinance when they are not a resident of the city. However, having stated that, so that would mean that the onus, in my opinion, would be on him to show that he can avail himself of that ordinance, because I have seen nothing where a non-resident can avail themselves of a city ordinance, only where city residents can avail themselves of those protections. Second thing would be that the explicit wording of the ordinances in effect do not list that type of activity, that type of nuisance, if you should say, as being a public nuisance. However, common law could list that as a public nuisance, certainly within the purview of a fact finder, but I can't tell you if that's a public nuisance. That would be up to the fact finder. I can tell you, get you the information. In fact, I've prepared it and I can get it to you if you want to, but that doesn't address the main issue of can he even avail himself of those protections because he's not a city resident. If you find that it is a public nuisance, and remember, it's not within the explicit listings of this is a public nuisance, this is a public nuisance, this is a public nuisance, but it could be a common law public nuisance. If it is, then after that you have to decide whether or not it's a hazard to the public welfare, safety, and health, and that's another issue for the fact finder, not one that I can tell you, yes it is, that's something for the fact finder, of which you would be, and if you did find those things out, you do have remedies. Being that it is a business that the alleged grieving party is, you could suspend the business license after notice and things such as that. So there are remedies, but whether or not he can avail himself of the ordinance is another issue. I have not found anything thus far that would lead me to state that he can, being that he is not a resident of the city of Cumberland.
Hey, Robin, have we had any complaints of the other house that's right behind the
No.
Food City? We've
It's
never
only
had-
complaint.
that
That's
isn't-
mine there.
No, we're not. That's the only complaint we've
Could it
had.
be something somewhere?
Well, I had promised him that I would bring that in as a citizen, and also Sue Flory she wants an answer. She said to look at you and say, why are you not doing it? There you go.
On the opening for, or.
For lunchtime, she said there's
yeah.
4 people trying to pay their bill.
That's right, why are you not doing it?
And she said that she had strep in her family. and wouldn't
He's
be able to make
I had
it.
been totally against closing this city hall.
Yeah. So I told her I would bring it up for her.
Good night, Kathy.
Thank
Good
you for
night.
coming.
Get her all wore up,
You're
she go
brave
home with
man,
Jerry
you're
beating him to
brave
death.
So Sue would not know she doesn't ask for somebody.
We talked to Mr. Tippett and the manager at the IGA here. He called his
Food
the
City.
property Food City in Knoxville somewhere, and they're trying to appease Mr. Tippett, but they're not going to close the store down to do such. And like you said, the city is not really involved right now. What can we do? We just
I'm not saying the city wouldn't be involved, but I think that based upon my research, he would need to prove that he can avail himself of a city ordinance meant to, I mean, your purview is restricted to the lines of governance of this city. It doesn't merge into the county domain where he resides, so.
Well, all they'd have to do is build a wall up behind that thing between his house and that, extend the wall above it and keep the sound from going to
There
it.
are a multitude.
Simple as falling off a log, you know.
well, that's one of the proposals that they said that they were trying to shy away from building a fence or anything or a wall, or even thought about trees, you know, to block the noise. But
2x4 and a piece of plywood up on the roof behind it between his house and that would keep the sound from going to him.
But even if he could avail himself, and even if you decide that you want to just go ahead and assume that he can avail himself of those protections, you would then have to decide, is this a public ordinance? Because it's not listed explicitly within what you have, within your ordinance. And then once you decide that, does it hinder public welfare, safety, and health? So two prongs
No, you
there.
got the wrong number for about the 100th time.
Would you have any suggestions for him?
He has a multitude of remedies civilly, and
I
he
brought the
actually
wrong damn
spoke to
deed
that
call.
last time, but he
He
didn't.
said that's the wrong one. I don't
It
get
damn
that.
sure is after I
Get an
done.
attorney,
Okay,
is what he stated.
but he has other angles.
Certainly, he could bring.
This is all them lots over
I
there.
don't want to speak.
yeah, this is
Well, right, yeah, it's, I thought I grabbed a right down these, but this right here now is the one that the county sold to Tony. It's the same,
That stands right
Dates.
now. Well, we can't really do anything.
but that ain't.
I don't guess we need this one.
No,
either.
this-
Let's give him
You're
that
the
one back.
undertaker, you call me.
See, I thought I had the one from Bounty, that's all them lots over there. I didn't notice it right then. I'm sorry.
where's the deed?
He
You
brought
got
the,
the
he
deed?
didn't bring it. He
I
brought the wrong
grabbed the
one.
wrong deed. Yeah, I had it laying out and I grabbed this one instead of the right
Well,
one.
we can tell Mr. Lee what the problem is. Tell him what the,
Well, it's what it is. This piece of property right here, I brought mine from the wrong deed. Over on Pride Terrace. The company that had it to start with, fooling with it, they quit paying their taxes. County took it.
Oh my God, that's
Tony Turner, he bought everything.
I love that.
Courthouse
That's pretty.
steps.
It's pretty.
Tony's something.
Need to go buy you some of my furniture store. Sell them for 30. For sure.
Tony bought it. He kept it for a year or so. And I bought it off of him. And I had J.D. Smith do the deed search on it.
No, you won't go ahead and adjourn.
Does this matter? He's under no proof, no word that the city of Cumberland.
yeah, we can't resolve anything on this tonight. He'll have to do research and everything. So if you guys wanna,
So easements of record.
no, not tonight. It might eventually after he gets all his research. Halcomb, Henry Halcomb.
Mr. Halcomb,
Huh?
I'm sorry to bother you, sir, but since it's you and the lawyer discussing right now, is it all right if we adjourn and we leave and you continue?
he's gotta find
discussing?
out
You gotta stay here as long as I do.
I do. Well, I will.
I slept all day.
Oh,
Well, I've been here since 8.
I've worked all day.
my goodness.
I
But he got 5 o'clock this morning.
But would you mind if we adjourn?
Honey, I don't care.
All right.
We will
Thank
help you.
sir.
I messed up.
Well,
said
we
about the
will
wrong
help
date.
you, but
I'll
we
make a
can't do
motion to
anything
adjourn.
without this gentleman.
Motion made,
I'll second.
seconded.
Mr. Brown, make your second.
I ain't got them with me.
Ah,
Wrong one.
opposed.
Thought I had.
I tell you what, you can call up.
You stay then.
Yeah, we'll lock him up.
I didn't say I opposed.
Basically,
You don't know who
you own land, water towers on that, no easement.
Oh,
There we go.
J.D. Smith.
I might turn it
Now, we figure out.
Get out in your car, just in case y'all get in the house.